ERA Global is the place, is the destination. If you're looking to distribute your product, if you're trying to find a way to scale and get global impact and get global reach for your product, you have to be here. This event can change your life. So don't miss it. Make sure you come here. And guys, come to the show. Don't miss it. This is the place to be. Welcome to the podcast from the Global Launch Summit here at ERA's annual Las Vegas event. Tell me what ERA and ERA Global, these events have meant to you, and what they really mean to the people that come to these events.
So ERA has made a huge impact for our company because we made a business model which we can run global. And at the ERA, all kind of companies coming here from all the countries in the world where you can connect to those people. So we're very happy with the ERA because they are making this happen. And people want to come here to Vegas. And the funny thing is I make deals with people from England. I'm from the Netherlands, so it's really neighbors. But I talked to them many years, didn't do business, but here in Vegas, everybody wants to do business. So and I signed all deals here with my neighbors in Europe. So that's a funny story.
It's pretty wild when you think about it, because I think in this industry that when you're really doing global product distribution and global product marketing, right? And building these brands across borders now. It's the intricacies of each of the markets that most people don't understand or get, and you're playing with music across multiple markets. What's that like from a standpoint of being able to provide the sound that makes the show better, like it makes marketing better across these places?
Each country has its own culture, of course, but we look at the infomercials and the call to actions, and then our background music, which we tailor-made for every customer. Is different because the feeling for fitness is different than a household appliance or supplements, whatever. We make it sellable. I don't know the exact word, but and give the good sound for an infomercial where it convert better. And people are happy, and if they don't, we will make it until they're happy. So,
is there subtlety market by market that you find? Do you write different music for different markets?
Yes.
So, give me an example of where it's relative from, if it's going to Germany versus going to Japan or going to...
Japan is more up-tempo. US also, more up-tempo. They like it more powerful. Germany is a little bit lower. Netherlands also. Spain is different. South America is different sound. So we make the music which they also give us, and we make similar music, right? So we see that every country has its own style. And then we produce the same style. Right? It's not a copy because otherwise we have problems, but it sounds the same. So we always stick close to what they used to.
So I think the subtlety of localization is one of the things that AI now offers for a lot of marketers, because now I can produce something and shoot it in the US or shoot it in Canada or shoot it in anywhere in the world, really, and then I can make that show now come back, and the marketing assets come back into almost any language. But the subtlety of understanding the colloquialisms of that particular market and the differences in each of those markets is something that I think most people miss, because they think, well, just make the show and just distribute it. But it's not like that.
No. It's different because Germany is next to the Netherlands, but they're two different worlds, right? Where the Netherlands is more like selling, similar to the US,
right?
And Germany is more like giving information, and it's different. And the people are also, the consumers are different, right? So yeah, you need to adjust and think about that. But yeah, I think AI for our industry is also developing, right? We can use AI to make music, but in the end, if we were also working with Nike or Nissan or big brands, they really want to have our composer. Still a business, people business, right? Yeah.
Well, I think what it speaks to a little bit is the global market side of it. When you start to think about, I think for this show, when you're talking about the global launch setup, the reason why people come to the event in Las Vegas, especially U.S. marketers, because they're now having to diversify in the way they look at where they sell their product. Because all politics aside, the economics of importing goods in the United States is different than it was a year ago.
Yeah.
So I think now more and more marketers are saying, how do I globalize my product distribution to minimize my risk in any particular market? I'm sure have you seen any changes in that? Have you seen any more demand coming into the international market?
I've spoken to some companies here who selling products to the US, and they have a more hard time, they tell me, because of the costs are increasing. But from the other side, from American companies, they want to, if they want to market their product globally, then the IMRA is a good platform to use, because here are all the countries, and you can easily set up something here to market your product around the world.
Yeah, and I think the great thing is the knowledge base. Right?
Yeah.
The people who have done it, so you're not out and trying to figure out who to go to. You meet them in one place.
Yeah.
You can literally go around a table and pick up 40 different countries of distribution if your product's right.
Yeah. And if you want, you can sell it here in the US to an European company. They do the marketing, so you don't have the risk of lose money with marketing, right? So these companies have all the marketing set in their own company for years, so they know what's working and what's not working. So
I think that the challenge, I think for so many people, and what most people don't realize, is when you start to think about the product globalization and how you're going to send those products out. There's a lot of logistics that most people just don't think about. They don't think about. They're like, well, I'll just go market the product and I'll sell it. I'll just ship it to the Amazon guy and I'll go out from there. It's over, right? And it's much harder than that when you start to think about retail distribution, full distribution and marketing in a market, and how you're going to really try to figure out those pieces. Having the right partner is the key.
Yeah,
for sure.
In my business, in each country, I have to learn every time again, right? So, for example, in the US, we have BMI and BMG Music as our partners, and they're doing great stuff, but they are here for ages, so they know everything to set up my business, so I can do a good job for all companies here in the US. I get some information that nobody knows, right? So that's unique. And so in Germany is different, in France is different, so each country has its own thing, right? We have worked with the PRS in the UK for many years. After 6-7 years, we get the job done, right?
And music really is the thing the secret that moves across all platforms, though, right?
Yeah.
It's about crafting a message with music that gives you a feeling, and gives you energy. Like we can go, we can go high energy, we can go chill, we can go creating urgency, intensity, or we can go as simple as just an underlying comforting place to make you feel soothed and at home and accepting of a piece of what you're watching.
Have you ever seen a horror movie without music? Yeah.
Right.
So it's all. If you also go shopping and there's no music, people will sell less.
Yeah.
So that's why it's so important, and also for TV shows. So people recognize it and they see it, right? So For us, for me, it's also a way of earning money with a business model. But in the end, it will give your content a better approach for conversion and for selling the products.
Yeah, a show or a spot or an ad without the right sound is like going to a bar or restaurant and no music.
Exactly.
Who the hell wants to be in that place?
Yeah, nobody.
Nobody. No. So, again, Jeffrey, thank you for joining us for this little podcast for ERA Global.
Okay.
And the Global Launch Summit. Super excited to see where we're going next.
Yes.
I've heard a rumor that the international show is going to be in Mallorca next year.
Yes, I had the same rumor. I've heard it.
So if you are not a member of ERA Global,
yes,
join now. Realize that if you're doing any marketing of products and want to understand how to go global and how to get your product into markets all across the globe, this is the place to.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the people are here. Yeah. The partners are here.
I'm from the Netherlands, and without the IRA, I didn't make these deals in the US. So for me, it's a huge value.
Perfect.
Andy?
That was easy.
Yeah, easy.